Hey girl, this is serving as kind of an intro and an outro because I forgot to end the vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. In this video, there was a lot of girl chat, okay? A lot of me being in this room, just talking to you guys about what I have going on. I share just a little bit of where I've been. I went to see a few movies. I give you some spill on how I was being shallow and some dating experiences. I went to go get my toes done. I got some ramen. Nothing crazy. Honestly, like I said, just a lot of chatting with me being in my room. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hey girl, welcome back to another weekend vlog. In this vlog, pretty late in the evening. I think it's like 7 something. Hesitating if I was even going to vlog this weekend because I was like, I don't really have nothing going on. But since I do have somewhere to go today, tomorrow I have no plans, and I'm so excited about that because I just love when it's like you kind of have had things going on throughout the week. I don't think I'm gonna wear these actually. And then you have, or no, you've had like stuff to do almost like back-to-back weekends, and then you have a weekend where you have nothing to do. Absolutely love that feeling. So girl, trying to put, honestly I don't really put on a little brow, y'all. I do like the brow gel and leave it. And I need my brows done right now, so I literally just brow gel them with right now I'm using the now I've been using this NYX. I think you can get but before I was using this, but I feel like, I don't know, it wasn't like a consistency in the product, so I may go back to this, but I've been using her.
Okay, my turn.
My hand's ashy.
Wait, my turn.
Boy,
I'll be using this. It's called Pumpkin Vanilla. Look in the camera or at myself?
It's up to you.
People look at the camera or themselves?
I look at the camera when I'm doing like a sit down chit chat. I look at myself when I'm vlogging. It depends what I'm doing in the vlog. I do both.
You know. We about to post.
It's not giving foundation. It's not giving skin tint. It's giving
fashion.
Leave. Wait, get out my camera. I think I'm gonna throw these on.
No, where are your New Balances?
It's 7 p.m. fry. It's 95 degrees. I got Jesus, and Jesus got me. Okay, I have to go, so I don't know if we're vlogging there, but yeah, I'll see y'all. Okay, y'all, I am back home. I didn't vlog at the dinner because it just honestly didn't make sense to. It wasn't like that type of vibe to be vlogging at, but I had a good time. The food was pretty decent, lots of laughs. It was just good, you know, fellowship time with some other ladies at my church. I'm back home. I'm now editing a vlog that you guys have now already seen. That was supposed to have been edited, but yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I'm trying to get this vlog done. It's Friday night, and I'm excited again because I don't have anything that I have to like wake up for and like be committed to tomorrow. Like, I feel like I haven't had, maybe I have, but it feels timely tomorrow that I'm just excited that I don't have to like wake up and do anything. Y'all know what I mean? Like, you know when you just have a Saturday where you like, dang, I can just lay in the bed, I can just watch Netflix, I can just like literally chill. And so I'm so excited about that. I should work out tomorrow though. I should do that because when I tell y'all, I told y'all in the last vlog, I am just not happy with my weight right now. Here's what it is. I was doing good, right? And I was doing good because I was trying to lose weight honestly for my birthday trip, and I did. I had lost a few pounds from a birthday trip. I was like comfortable, but I need to stop doing that. I need to stop losing weight for events, and I need to really like, the goal is to create a lifestyle, right? And so I had lost that weight. Child, come home from vacation. This is May. I turned 30 in May, and I gained the weight back because obviously what, like I was in Mexico, all inclusive, everything. Yeah, I came back home and the weight was back on, and I was like, wow. Then, was that after my fall? When was my fall? I don't know, but I slipped in a grocery store and I hurt my ankle. And so I ended up canceling my gym membership because I felt like it was pointless, because I'm like, what can I do? When in reality, I probably could have kept it. And I'm thinking about getting a new one. I can't run, right? And so even sometimes when I walk, I started walking like the neighborhood, and sometimes like after I even walk, like my ankle will hurt. And so it's frustrating. I feel like every time I try to commit to fitness, there's like, I don't even want to put it out there, but things happen sometimes. I can't go hard in the gym anyway because I've been experiencing a health condition, so I have to stick to low impact workouts. And I just feel like, can you lose weight with low impact workouts? I know that I'm gonna have to really change my eating habits, and I wouldn't say that my eating habits are terrible, but sometimes, especially here lately, I can emotionally eat, and when I want something sweet, I'm gonna give me something sweet. And so I think I was telling you guys in the last vlog that I was considering doing like 75 hard or a liquid diet. I really think I'm going to try out the liquid diet, but with like one healthy meal. Yeah, I just feel like I need something a little more aggressive, especially since I can't do like hard cardio. Like, I want to run, okay? Like, if I could run, I would be running right now, because I just feel like that's a great way to, like, you know, shed weight. I also think that I need to like I really have to create this more so into a lifestyle, because I'm not gonna hold y'all. In my head, I'm like, what's the quickest thing I can do to lose this weight? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a quick situation, but I really do want health and fitness to be more of a lifestyle for me, especially as I'm now a 30-year-old woman, and just thinking about like how I want my health to be in my 30s, as this will probably be the decade of my life that I, you know, bear children and give birth, and, you know, just have to be active, right, as I'm doing different things. And so yeah, that's a whole conversation, because honestly, I just been thinking about my 30s and like, okay, what is, like, who is this woman in her 30s? What are her habits? Like, what do I really see for myself, and what work do I have to do? And I feel like there's a lot of work to be done. So yeah, discipline is huge for me right now. Like, I have to create discipline. I just gotta get things together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily happy with the way that I'm going about certain things, and my lack of discipline right now. I'm not happy with it, so I just have to make some changes. Nothing changes until you change it, right? And what you don't change, you choose. That is one of my like favorite sayings from my godmother that she says. I'm like, dang, you're right. When I don't change, I choose. And if I'm not changing my eating habits, if I'm not changing the way that I show up in fitness, I'm not changing my morning routines or my like, that means I'm choosing to stay the same, you know what I'm saying? And so I think essentially, I'm saying all this, I feel like I'm rambling, but I think I'm just craving a more disciplined version of myself, because I know that when I lock in, like, I feel like I'm gonna unlock a essentially better, healthier version of myself holistically. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I actually was like on ChatGPT, like trying to get ChatGPT to put me a get my life together plan together, just incorporating fitness, my time with God, my schedule, my systems, because yeah, girl, I need to get it together. Hey girl, happy Saturday. It is after 5 p.m. I mean, obviously I'm not up at 5 a.m. but I told y'all I was super excited about like not having anything to like do today, to get up for, no commitments. And so honestly, I slept in. Did I sleep in? Lounged around, and then I had some quiet time with the Lord. I did some laundry. I finished editing a vlog that is already now up. Thinking about going to the movies to go see The Forge, which is a new Christian movie that's out, and Priscilla Shire stars in it. And so I heard it was really good. I've seen a lot of good reviews about it, so I think I'm going to go see that this evening by myself. I'm the type of person where I do things by myself. Like, one of my favorite things to do by myself is go to the beach. Yeah, I will go out to eat by myself. A couple weeks ago I went to the movies by myself too. I've seen It Ends With Us, and I was not expecting that movie to be what it was. I cried. I watched the preview for It Ends With Us, but I I guess I wasn't paying too much attention because I thought I was about to go watch like a cute romance film, and it just wasn't really that all the way. And so like it made me cry, y'all. It made me cry because there were just like some things in there that was kind of relatable to things that I've seen like in my family. It has some domestic violence in there and stuff like that, so it was emotional. I looked over and the lady next to me was crying too, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a little heavy, you know. But yeah, it was a good movie though, really good movie. I actually would want to go again and take a couple people with me that I think need to see it. But tonight I'm thinking about going to see The Forge. The movie starts literally in like 2 hours, so I think I'm going to chill out again, go back into my Bible study, and then go to the movies. I also want to go to the hair store because I need a nose ring. My nose ring fell out and it's been out for a few days, so I need a new one. Yeah, it's just been a super chill day, not much going on. A few days since I ordered my camera, but we're here. I did a little quick weave on my hair last night. Honestly, I would say this is probably the jankiest quick weave that I have done. It was just super rushed, and I just feel like it's not the best, but I needed something on my head. And I will say learning how to do a quick weave, was that last year? I think that was last year. I learned how to do quick weaves by myself, y'all, and it's been the biggest life hack of saving money, doing your own hair. But this one, she was so rushed. I mean, you guys can't really tell, like it doesn't look bad, but I've done better. So I did go to the store and I got the lash cards I told you guys about, and I think for the rest of the evening I'm going to finish making my scripture cards. I was trying to do them while I was doing the Christian girl chat video. It was kind of hard to like do both, but so yes, I got that. And then I ended up picking up a word hunt. Y'all, as a child, I loved these like word hunt crossword puzzles. Is that what it's called? This says it's called a word find. And so when I got this, I thought like it would be good if they had these for like just Christian word hunts. And so I went on Amazon and they actually do have them, so I probably want to get one of those off of Amazon. But I just got this as kind of like just something that doesn't require my brain to be thinking critically or make decisions. I'm going to be doing some word hunt puzzles, so I got that. And yeah, I'm about to just reset my space to kind of straighten up and drink me some chamomile nighttime tea. I got this candle from Target, a warm cider and cinnamon, and it's just giving me all the fall vibes, and I am just loving it right now. I'm so excited for fall. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so excited for fall. I love the fall. I love the cozy. I love the sweatshirts, the oversized sweaters, the Uggs, just the coziness of fall. I love it. And so this warm cider and cinnamon, I'm like, it's doing something for me right now. You know, some people are like, y'all fall people are doing too much. We still have X amount of days of summer left, and I get it. But I feel like summer, she can go ahead. Like, hasn't even been that hot outside anymore, and fall can just make its way. You know what I mean? Hey girl, let's have a little chit chat while I get ready for the day. I'm attempting to try out this little liquid diet, so we got some protein shake. It's gonna be my first day trying to be successful with this. I'm trying to do 1 meal a day and then just have my protein shakes, probably with a little snack, but not like a crazy snack, like some boiled eggs or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to just kind of chit chat a little bit. So I have been getting to know someone, not in a relationship, but I've been getting to know someone. Really great guy, super sweet, super kind, super thoughtful, super funny, great guy, right? And him and I were laughing the other day because I feel like I was being super shallow in the beginning. Let me try to give some context. Okay, where do I start? So in the beginning, just in pure honesty, like I wasn't sure if I was interested in him. He knows this, we talk about it often. I wasn't sure if I was interested in him, one, because you know, he lives somewhere different than me, and I just was like, I don't know. Two, because when we first started talking, I knew he was in ministry, and I wasn't necessarily seeing like his humanity, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to make sure that he wasn't like a super corny churchy guy, you know what I'm saying? And in the beginning, like, I wasn't really seeing like his humanity, but I also wasn't being open. Let me say that, like, I was not being open. We talk about that often too. Like, in the beginning, I was so like just, I guess, closed off and essentially trying to friend zone him, and I'm not going to say write it off because I wasn't being mean, but I wasn't being open either. We joke about that, but I was being so shallow, you guys, in the beginning. And let me tell you why. So I remember, like, in the beginning, some of our first few conversations, he was asking me about my prayer life, right? And like, oh, well, what's your prayer like when you have your prayer time? How long do you pray? Like, just really asking me questions and probing me about like my prayer time. And it was just different having someone who was going to not interrogate, it wasn't like an interrogation, but going to do their research to figure out like if you are who you know appear to be online. And so I was kind of thrown off by his questions. Like, I didn't tell him that initially, he knows now, but like in my own mind, my own time, I was like, why is this nigga asking me about my real life? Like, he's doing too much, da 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 da, right? And I laugh about it now, but like, we were talking about it the other night, and he was like, yeah, like, I gotta make sure I have a woman who can pray. Make sure you can cover yourself, you can cover our family, cover our purpose, our destiny together. Like, I need to know that you know how to pray, essentially. And when I think about it now, I'm just like, that makes so much sense. Like, and I respect him for that, because it's like he stood on his standard and what he believed. And so looking back, I'm like, why did that bother me? I think it's because I wasn't used to a man, you know, trying to figure me out spiritually. I'm usually trying to figure the man out spiritually. And because he is spiritually mature, because he is locked in, you know, I think I just wasn't used to that. Absolutely, you know, you do need a woman who can pray, who can cover you. And so looking back, I just be like, girl, like, what? Even I think back to like, I just feel like I was so shallow in the beginning. And I know it's because, or at least I think it's because of like just prior relationships, and maybe them being you know, dating men who were, you know, they said they believed, but like ultimately they were carnal and worldly, right? And so like, even when I was getting to know him, and I'm like, okay, he doesn't drink, he doesn't listen to secular music, and I was trying to find his humanity based on the fact that if he drank and if he listened to secular music. I mean, it wasn't all based on that, but like, those were two things that I was like, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't make sense, y'all. It didn't make sense, because at that time, the Lord was consecrating me. Like, I hadn't even drunk in months. Like, the Lord was calling me to put that down. And not that I've ever been a heavy drinker. I'm more like a social, if I'm going out to eat with my friends, yeah, I'll get a margarita. I wasn't even drinking at that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and still, even now, like, I may have a glass of wine. I went to the spa a couple weeks ago, I got a glass of champagne, but like, I don't drink, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to secular music, I don't listen to secular music like I used to. Do I want to hear some good R&B, some throwbacks? Absolutely. But like, I'm not bumping Lil Baby and Moneybag how I used to, okay? That's just not my life anymore. And so I'm like, why am I looking for things to make sense of his humanity that aren't even a part of like my humanity? You know what I'm saying? It just did not make sense. And so I don't know, I think that just came from like ways that maybe I was used to seeing other people's humanity, but those weren't people who were actually living life for Christ, you know? And so I just was like, girl, this is so shallow. Like, I'm actually embarrassed to say this, but I'm just being honest and open. The markers of someone's humanity, their human, their light, their funny side, is not marked by the music that they listen to or if they drink or not. Like, I see his humanity so much just through his personality and me allowing space for us to get to know each other, where like he's super funny, we laugh all the time. His personality, like I see who he is without looking for, not that I was looking for those things, but I think in the beginning I genuinely just couldn't tell like if he was a super churchy guy with like no personality or balance. But that's because I think that's because he was really trying to like fill me out and to make sure that his non-negotiables were there before he let me like into more of who he was. So yeah, I actually had a whole conversation about it with my godmother, who was also like my spiritual covering, and I was like, am I being shallow? She was like, yeah girl, you are. And you don't know what God is going to do in your life to where, you know, you may not even do those things at all anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I think too, a part of it comes from this guy that I was briefly talking to maybe 2 years ago, where he did not, you know, he didn't drink either, he didn't listen to secular music, but when it came to me saying, hey, yeah, I may want a glass of wine from time to time, right? If we go out to eat, or if I just want like a glass of wine or something, and he was like so judgmental about that, like, oh, you don't need that. It just felt very kind of condemning. So I think that because I don't want to be with someone who is like so rigid on that, like I think I was looking for someone who maybe, how do I say this, maybe does have a drink from time to time, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to be judged for that, because I don't believe that that's wrong if I want a glass of wine from time to time. I think that just came from an experience of having someone who also did not do those things but was super judgy. The guy that I've been getting to know, he's not judgy at all. He's like, yeah, of course, like you can have a drink. Now if you're out here wilding, you're getting drunk, yes, that is an issue. But yeah girl, I have to get it together. I'm really thankful that I continued to get to know him, and even with things that I was like, I don't know, like for months I was like, I don't know, and it was always light, like we were just friends, still building a friendship or whatever. But the Lord truly opened my eyes. It's different, like it is so different when you are used to being the one who is more spiritually mature in your past relationships. And I had to have this conversation with him a couple times too, like this is difficult for me at times because I'm not used to having to trust a man spiritually, trust the way that, you know, he makes decisions in his life, how he wants to pray about them first, or like trusting his leading. Like I'm not used to having to trust a man spiritually as like a real covering that I want. And so that's been an adjustment of just like ultimately practicing a little bit of submission, you know, because I'm used to kind of being the one who is just more there, but this man is certainly there on his own because he has a real relationship with God. So yeah, it's an adjustment when you really get a true man who you know, is locked in with Christ and lives his life laid down and has spiritual disciplines. it's an adjustment, especially when, like I said before, maybe as the woman you have been more there, more locked in. And so it's a lot of learning, a lot of trusting. Oh, this is just some skin tint and concealer, if you can even see it, a little bit of concealer. I think I'm going to put in some, I don't like this mascara, it has been bleeding. That's why I think I wanted to go to Ulta or Sephora. I want to try the Fenty mascara. So I'm not gonna put this on because it bleeds and it's gonna get on my nerves. So yeah, that's it for this little chit chat sector of the video. I'm gonna get dressed and continue with my day. Happy Saturday. I'm back in my robe in front of my little glam station. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my little handheld mirror so I can do my brow. Where is it? It's Saturday. I'm about to try and go get my feet done because yes, the nails are not done, but these feet, the feet have to be done. Thinking about, let me show y'all the press-ons that I've been using. These are the press-ons I've been using. They are really good. I'll put them in the link in my description. I have these and then I have these as well. They're both French. One has more of a pink hue and then these are shorter too. I could just do these, but y'all, I want a different shape. Both of these are kind of like square. One's just longer. I want almond. I want almond nails. So I think I'm gonna order another pack but get them in almond. Let me show you what I found today. Yesterday when I was like, I didn't finish vlogging yesterday. But I had like went to work at the cafe and then I ended up switching. I was at Starbucks. I switched to Barnes & Nobles because Starbucks just had a lot going on in there. And I started looking around and I found the Bible word search. Remember I was telling y'all I got a regular word find thing from the dollar store over the weekend. I think that was Friday. I don't know. But I seen one at Barnes & Nobles, decided to grab it. It's a Bible word search. This one is topicked around the words of Jesus. I already did the first one. But I was like so excited and hyped when I seen this in the store. It was $9. I thought that wasn't bad for all of this. So yeah. I'm definitely gonna come out with, I'm gonna come out with one of these. Y'all be expected for that. Not really soon, but I want to make one of these like around what you know, the things I have going on, to just do a quick brow, go get my feet done. I don't think I'm doing anything after that. I need to just come back home. I want to edit some videos. I want to read and just have Bible study time because y'all, the Lord has been, when I tell y'all, the last 2 months really experiencing the Holy Spirit as my wonderful counselor. I'm not in therapy and I feel like he has been counseling me, and I'm thankful for his grace because it's making sense. Everything is making sense, and so he's allowing me to get to the root of some things. And if you guys, one thing about me is like, I like to get to the root. Like, I need to know why. Okay, God, like, why am I operating like this? Like, what is wrong? Show me the root. And so then I can work there from the root, right? And so I'm thankful for him just like showing me the root of some things and why I have been like struggling to, I guess, like rest and like surrender. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry, y'all. This protein shake. I don't even know if it's necessarily that I'm hungry. I think I start feeling like kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Like my body needs something. So I don't want y'all seeing all my meds, but I got red on my feet, which is something that, I mean, it's nice. I actually really like it. This is, I think, my second time trying red on my toes. I love red on my nails. I love a good long red coffin nail, or even like a stiletto, or even an almond. Love a good red nail. Like, that is just so like grown and sexy to me. But I don't usually do red on my feet. So like I said, this is like my second time trying the red on my feet, and I like it. It just sometimes, to me, I wasn't sure how I felt. I think like the first time, because I was like, does this give like old lady? You know what I'm saying? But it's actually really starting to grow on me. So, did I talk to y'all after I ate? I don't think I did. Y'all, the food, my ramen was so good. It's so filling. Like, the broth, the taste the taste of the broth alone, like, it's just so flavorful, so amazing. What I got is called like the ribeye ramen, and it's like the most popular dish on the menu, and it's so good, like so good. Very well choice of my one meal for the day. I don't know how healthy ramen is though. I don't think it's that healthy, but yeah, it was so good. I just came home and I've been editing a YouTube video. That's the part of YouTube that I just don't enjoy. The editing takes so long, but I'm praying that this will be so okay. So that's a wrap on this week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.